Welcome to Raider News. This is your weekly sports update with Josh Woodman and Peter Yaram. We're talking MLB playoffs and weekly NFL picks.
As well as talking to Mendo Thomas and Tyler Danker.
So first up, we are going to do our weekly NFL picks. Now, 2 weeks ago, we agreed on every game but one.
Yeah.
And that game was the Packers and the Bears. I picked the Packers.
I sadly picked the Bears.
The Packers got the W on the road. So I got 3 picks correct, and
You're
Peter got 2.
and I'm 2 and 3.
All right, so first game this week, we got the Giants at the Eagles.
Now, it's Eagles at home. I don't trust the Giants at all. I'm going Eagles on this one.
I mean, like, usually I don't like the Giants. I'm an anti-New York sports fan. But the Eagles, they've been looking lackluster against some not-so-good teams. So the Giants are hot. I got the Giants on the road.
All right, next we got Cowboys at the Seahawks. I'm going bold here. I'm going to take the Cowboys on the road.
So you know, I had some brain cells. I'm going to take the Seahawks at home. The Seattle defense forces 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 Tony Romo interceptions.
I think Romo comes up in the clutch. He's going to come up in the clutch. It's his year. We'll see. Next up, we got the Steelers at the Browns. Now, you're a Browns fan, so I'm going against you. I have the Steelers in this one. The Steelers are just too good. They can't compare to the Browns.
You know, honestly, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. Not so fast, my friend. I think the Steelers needed a late field goal at the buzzer to win last time at home. The Browns come off that huge comeback win, the biggest road comeback in NFL history.
Is it actually? Wow.
Biggest road comeback in NFL history. Yes, the Cleveland Browns own a piece of NFL history.
It's the most
it's not a homer pick. I think the Browns get it done by a touchdown and an extra point.
Okay.
All right, next we got the Panthers at the Bengals.
Since it's at the Bengals, both teams are pretty evenly matched. Although the Panthers, it's like every other week with them, really.
Yes.
And the Bengals have been playing very well this year. And Andy Dalton, along with A.J. Green, it's a good combo. And they're at home, so I'm going to take the Bengals in that one.
Bengals got smacked by the Patriots on Sunday Night Football. At home, they get it done. Bengals.
So, lastly, we got the Colts at the Texans. It's a battle for the AFC South. Both teams pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, both 3-2.
But J.J. Watt on defense
is
an absolute animal.
He can catch touchdowns now too.
I know. So I'm gonna go with the Texans at home.
You know what? Andrew Luck, he just wins. He wins. They won 3 in a row. Colts.
Defense wins games, man. Defense wins games.
So after last time, we agreed on everyone but one. We disagreed this time on everyone but one.
So we'll see what the picks look like after this week here.
We'll see. All right, so next we're going to talk about some MLB playoffs. Now, both championship series are set. In the AL, we have the Royals at the Orioles.
Yep. And in the NL, we have the Cardinals and the Giants.
Both wild card teams pretty convincingly taking down the best record in their respective leagues.
The Cardinals back in the NL Championship Series again.
They get it done 4 years in a row.
It's insane.
They get it done.
It's insane. They're just unstoppable, really.
They're pitching.
The Giants as well. The Giants as well.
I think, honestly, we're going to see a matchup of the 2 best pitching staffs.
I would agree with that. Yeah. But the Cardinals, they just know how to win.
They
win championships, they win games, they win series.
Although the Giants, it's an even year. 2010, they made the playoffs, they won. 2011, missed the playoffs. 2012, made the playoffs as a wild card and won the World Series.
And won.
Last year, didn't make the playoffs. This year, wild card.
You saying you have the Giants in this one?
I think this series goes 7, and I think the Cardinals get it done in Game 7 at home.
Okay. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that one. I think the Cardinals are just such a strong team, and especially because they're at home, that I think they're going to take the series in 6 games.
6 games, okay. So, in the AL, we got the Royals and the Orioles. The Royals taking down the best record in baseball in 3 games.
It's very surprising, from a very young team especially. They've been waiting years for this out there in Kansas City.
25, right? No, since 1985, they haven't made the playoffs.
It's insane. I think it's their time to make it.
Honestly,
I don't know if they'll win the World Series, but I think they'll make it. I have the Royals in 7 here.
After that improbable victory in the wild card game. I think it's the Orioles' year. The Orioles, good pitching, good enough, and they have a very solid lineup. I'm taking the O's in 6.
Okay.
So we got an Orioles Cardinals for me,
and then we have a Royals Cardinals for me.
Matchup of Missouri there.
Mm-hmm. Battle for the state. That would be nice.
Subway Series 2.0. So who do you think gets that? Who do you think, Royals versus Cardinals?
Royals versus Cardinals. I think the Cardinals beat them with experience.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the Royals, I mean, they got the experience from being in it this year, just being in the playoffs in general. And then hopefully they'll be back in the years to come because they're a young team, they're well built, they have a good farm system, so they could be back here in the rest of the years to come. Honestly, they can go on a nice little run here for their franchise.
For me, it's Orioles and the Cardinals. Orioles, arguably, they're one of the best lineups in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And Cardinals are arguably the best pitching staff. It's honest. The Cardinals are hitting now, too. Matt Adams yesterday.
Yeah, and Carpenter's been on a tear.
Carpenter,
as well.
the home run hitter, Matt
runs.
Carpenter. He had, 5 in the regular season?
Yeah,
Now he's got 3
and he had
season.
3 just in the series against the Dodgers.
All against lefties, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's big. AL has home field because they won the All-Star game. I think the Cardinals can win on the road. I don't know if the Orioles can. Even though they did get it done in Detroit, but I don't know if they can. I'm gonna take Cardinals in 6.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take the Cardinals in a sweep.
A sweep.
A sweep.
Break up the Bruins, huh?
4 in a row.
Wow.
Yep. I just don't think KC has it in them to win yet.
Not yet.
But we'll see in the next couple of years. Yeah.
All right. Next up, we're gonna have our Raider recap. So recently, girls soccer team right now is sitting at a record of 8-0-1, or is it 9-0-1?
I believe 9-0-1 because they
9-0-1.
won yesterday. Yeah.
Yes.
They beat New Providence 2-0.
I think it was 3.
2? No, it was 2.
It was 3.
It was 3?
It was 3. So we have some recent girls scores. We got SBF 3, Linden 0, Bagel 2 from Tori Baliatico, 1 from Jillian
she
Lapidus.
racks them up.
Yo, she's money team.
Mm-hmm.
Money team. We have a tough draw, SBF Union.
Yeah, that was a tough game.
They I heard a little scouting report from one of the girls. They said that their whole defense was over 6 feet tall.
Really?
In a small field, so that's not very favorable.
No.
We got, and the game we just talked about, SBF New Prov 3-0 yesterday. Tori Baliatico with 1, Caroline Babbitt with 1, and Karina with 1. Boys soccer heading into their big game tomorrow against Westfield, 9-1. No, 9-2.
9-2.
They lost to Plainfield yesterday.
They lost to Plainfield.
First time in school history. That's a tough loss. SBF 2, Union 0 from a couple days ago. Chris Gibbons
getting both goals.
Yep.
He's been playing very well as of
yes,
late.
as of late, yeah. And SBF beat Old Bridge 4-1 a couple days ago with 4 different Raider boys scoring a goal. That's pretty impressive. And football currently sitting with a record of 2-2, going into their game on Saturday home against Linden.
Mm-hmm. Linden's very good. They're I believe they're ranked 1st in the county.
I don't know. A tough loss for our Raiders last week, 45-14 North Hunterdon.
North Hunterdon is a very strong score.
Very
but hey, we're already doing better than last year.
We're 2-2.
Yeah. We have 2 wins all last year.
Better than a lot of people think that or thought that they were going to do.
They're definitely on the comeback trail.
And then a big program win 2 weeks ago against at Ridge, Friday Night Lights, 51-48. The Raiders rushed for 527 yards total on the ground for 8 touchdowns.
Yep.
And
Kobe had 3 touchdowns. Emendo had 3 touchdowns.
Emendo had this crazy play where he bounced one side, was gonna go, and then like 4 guys from Ridge came at him.
All the way back
reverse
around.
field all the way for touchdown.
That was crazy. The highlight reel in that game was unreal.
It's nuts. And Kevin Maxwell, 21 tackles.
Kevin,
he's a beast. He's a beast.
K-Max is just an animal.
He's a beast. So we're gonna go to our Raider preview now. We got football versus Linden on Saturday. That'd be a big win if we could get that win. We got boys soccer at GL on the 14th. We beat them, I believe. We beat them comfortably. I think 6-0.
Yeah, GL's not typically very solid in soccer.
We faced them 2 years ago in the county final, my freshman year. It was 5-2. girls soccer at Westfield tomorrow.
Yep.
I mean, with the boys being here, you can't really expect.
We beat them. We beat them 1-0 last time at home. But we looked very strong in that game. We were in possession of the ball the whole time. They didn't really get many shot opportunities, so I think hopefully we can come out with more than just a 1-0 win. So I think the girls get it done again now.
The girls are on fire. I think they get it done too. And then volleyball at Union Catholic, crosstown rival Union Catholic on Thursday. Don't know much about the volleyball team. I think they're kind of 500.
UC's pretty good at volleyball though. I've seen a couple of the girls there because my sister goes to school there, and they're very tall.
Very tall. You need to be tall to play volleyball. And then girls tennis. All of a sudden, the girls tennis
team is on fire.
It's going to overtake the boys soccer team one day. Girls tennis versus Kent Place. Don't really know where that is.
Kent Place is in Summit. All girls school.
That's a long trip. At LeGrand, which is a home match. They're hot.
They're hot.
They're on a roll.
Nobody can stop them.
Nobody can stop them.
So I think they'll get that one done.
All
right. So next we'll have Tyler Danker here, and then Mendo Thomas to talk about Raider Nation and Raider football. All right, so we're here with Tyler Danker in the studio, head of Raider Nation. What's up, Ty? How you doing?
What's going on? Good. How about yourself?
You're doing well.
So Tyler, what is it like to lead Raider Nation?
I mean, I think it's great. It's a big responsibility. Sometimes it can be frustrating, but to be able to represent my student body, to be able to lead chants, go to games, support all the teams, I just love it. And getting the word out to everybody, it's something I've been wanting to do since freshman year, and it's just such an honor to be able to realize that dream.
Yeah, that's awesome. It looks like a lot of fun, especially.
It's awesome. It really
And
is.
how do you expect, now, boys soccer is the biggest sport here at our school, obviously. And how do you expect to get people to other games rather than just the soccer games?
Well, personally, I'm a huge football fan, so what I'm going to do to get people to football games is for the homecoming football game. Obviously, everybody's going to go to that, but to kind of get the word out, get people wanting to come, I will be selling pink powder for $2 at pre-order for $2 and sell it for myself for $3, and we're gonna all throw it up at the game, and it's just gonna pretty much recognizing the awareness for breast cancer, and I think that hopefully that'll get people to the games, but just these new things that we're doing with Raider Nation, I hope that will get people to the games. And
that's a really cool
looks
idea.
It worked with the Westfield soccer game.
Yeah, the blue powder. I was drenched in
that. Was awesome.
Hopefully we'll continue to be doing that this year.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's a really good cause, too, of course.
Yeah.
Any other goals you have for the year, like any special events, rather than just the pink powder for the homecoming game, like such as winter sports or spring sports? What do you have planned
Obviously,
for that?
just continue to get crowds, continue to get people interested in more than just boys soccer, because as you said, it's very dominated here at Scotch Plains. But also girls soccer games, I would love to get people to that. But specifically in the winter for basketball games, I'm going to be running a half-court shop, or at halftime.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Halftime of every game. So hopefully that'll get people interested.
Do you have a prize if they make it? Or
yes, we are going to, for the people that make the shot, which hopefully will be many, but who knows. There will be a T-shirt that says "I made the half-court shot."
That's awesome.
So
that's gonna be pretty sweet.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's awesome.
And it would be free to enter. You just have to go to the game, sign up, and you'll get the T-shirt. So hopefully that'll bring people to the games, and it'll be pretty good to watch.
That actually sounds really sick. All right, so boys soccer against Westfield tomorrow here. The boys beat Westfield 1-0 last time. What are you expecting from tomorrow's rematch?
I mean, it's Westfield. It's going to be an extremely competitive game, crazy fun to watch. As I said, competitive. There's going to be tons of people there, so it's a lot of pressure to do your job right. But, of course, everybody's going to be looking for the victory. Beat them once, beat them last year in overtime again. So, hopefully, I'm expecting the W from the team. Pull through.
Do you have like a score prediction? Who scores maybe?
I'm going to say 2-0 Scotch Plains. I'd like to see a Zach Lipschitz goal and Joe Bianco goal off free kick.
Okay. Pete?
That's a bold prediction.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be another tough game. You know, it's every time we play them, it's tough. So I'm going to have to say another 1-0 overtime victory for us.
Overtime.
You know who scores?
Ooh, who scores? You know, That's a tough one. I can see anybody really.
So many, right?
You know,
Yeah. So
I would love it for my boy Ryan Peterson to come up with a big goal. You know,
Yeah,
we had him in the
ladies'
studio
man.
last week.
Ladies'
on the show.
favorite, right?
he was on the
Ladies'
show 2
Yeah.
weeks ago.
He's
He
the
was on the
ladies'
show.
man.
I know that would be sweet. How about you,
And
Josh?
I got 2-0 like Tyler. I got a quick strike by Zach Lipschitz, and then
Like it.
the game stays 1-0 for a little bit, and then a late put-away goal by Justin Rodriguez. 2-0 Raiders.
Nice.
Full predictions.
Hopefully those come true.
All right, Tyler, it was great to have you in the
Thank
studio.
you. I appreciate it.
I'd like to sign the wall before you leave.
Of course.
You know, little tradition we got going on. Anywhere you'd like.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, Mr. Raider Nation. look at
Mr.
that.
Raider Nation.
Thank you guys very much. Appreciate
Good
it.
job, bro.
Thanks for being on.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right, so we got Mendo Thomas, running back for the football team here in the studio. Mendo, how you doing? Good.
All right, so Mendo, big win against Ridge last week. How did that feel?
It was a great win. It helped everybody's morale because everybody was picking against us going into the week. So we all know that we have to dig deep and get this win because it's going to be important to our season. So it was big when we got it, especially the way we got it with it being the last play of the game. So it was big.
Yeah, we watched the highlights from that video.
It's crazy.
That was insane. You had 3 touchdowns. Kobe had 3 touchdowns, and we were just running all over the field. It seemed like play after play. It was back and forth. It was a battle.
Yeah, we have athletes, and we knew going into the season that we had a bunch of athletes that we could utilize, and me and Kobe included, with Merlin and a couple others. We just knew we could run all over teams, and that's what we did in Ridge. We had over 500 yards rushing with Marquette, me, and Kobe. So it just showed that we could run.
And what do you think for the rest of the season? What do you think the rest of your season is going to look like? How do you expect to do going forward?
Well, we have a tough year this year. We have no easy games. So every week is going to be a battle, and we know that. So every week we just go in knowing that we have to play to the best of our abilities each and every week.
Awesome. You played quarterback last year. What has the transition to running back been like?
I played running back all my life, so growing up until high school when I went to quarterback. So it's actually my comfort zone. So I like the transition a lot.
Awesome. You have any offers or interest from schools yet?
Yeah, I'm getting interest from the University of Maryland, University of Temple, Southern Connecticut State, and University of UConn.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. All right, so good luck to you and the rest of the season. And sign our wall before you exit. Let's take the marker right here.
Where you want?
Anywhere you want. Sweet, dude.
Awesome. Thanks, Mendo.
Thank you.
Later, man.
That's it.
This has been your Raider News Sports Update. Till next week.